Alrighty, righty. We're back in business. It's your boy GM Ashley closing out the show with one of my favorite games that I've ever played. I played some okay games. But this one here, this is spicy. I haven't looked at it in a long time. And I haven't looked at it through the lens of a modern computer. And I'm going to show you one variation that's so ridiculous that I'm going to have to call Stockfish the true gangster. I'm like, wait, what? He could have done what you mean? What? What is that? No, I did that to him. What do you mean he could have done that to me? Wait a minute now. Come on. You're going to like this variation. Cray variation. Let's get right to it, y'all. D4, I'm playing against Danny Shapiro. Danny Shapiro was the first chess master I ever beat. The first chess master I ever beat in my life. It's nice when you have a memory like that. It was in Long Island at a tournament that was played Rockville Center, Long Island. Man, we going way back. The first master I ever beat. I'm going to show y'all OG style. It was like 1985. That's how. I mean, some of y'all are like, they played chess in 1985? Really? Yeah, I'm going way back. The first chess master I ever beat, Daniel Shapiro, and I wasn't even an expert level player. I was like 1900 at the time, and I did him dirty that game. And then when I got tougher, I kept hit him again. Every time I saw Danny, he did not want to see me. Danny, I don't know where you at. I'm sorry, my man, but I just got to tell you, hit him again. You know how it went. Every time I saw Danny, it was just hit him again. You got to hit him early, y'all. At any rate, I got the black pieces in this game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the board so we can see it from the black side, what I did in this game. Okay, so let's take a look. All right, Bishop B4. So I play a little Nimzo action on him. I used to like to play the Nimzo back in the day, 92. And this move is meant to guard the C3 knight. And as you guard the knight, thank you, Ibran Dantik, for subscribing, a Prime subscription. I appreciate it. As you guard the knight, now when the bishop takes, you don't have to double your pawns. So that was the point of this quieter move. But it does have a weakness. It allows bishop A6, tantalizing this pawn that's just been undefended because the knight blocked. So A3, chasing my bishop. No, I'm not taking your knight and giving you the two bishops. I just want you to ask this question. This pawn is under attack. Knight to G3. And now we're going to see why this system is not played. Because black gets to play D5. You're trying to fool me. Yeah, I hear you, but you're not fooling nobody. This move now hits the pawn. It's another time, and we got a little action on your bishop. The system is not going to hurt black's feelings. So white in this position played queen A4. So I'm staring at this board now. By now, I'm actually higher rated than Danny, so I'm not like scared. I'm playing a master player. I'm 2400. So I'm not scared of that move. So I just played C6. He took on D5, and I took on F1. He took back, and I played knight takes. All right, pawn takes was possible, taking with the e-pawn, but I had solid positions like that. Now, I want flexible. I want opportunities, different things. Let's keep it flexible. He played the move bishop D2. Man, he did not want to disrupt his pawn formation. Okay, it's fine. I could have done many things here, including just simply castling. Why didn't castle? Because I just didn't feel like letting him get away with what he was doing exactly. So let me try a little something. I took on C3 and played queen D5. I wanted to massage him before he got to make his next move. Massage. You got to massage them sometimes. Soften up the position a little bit. Let me hit your G-pawn. What are you going to do about it? You don't play rook G1. That's ridiculous. Do something. Give me a little something in your pawn structure, please. I want to massage you a little bit. Little massage. Well, he could have massaged me because he could have played this move, knight G3. Now, when I was going over this game for this stream, preparing it, Stockfish suggested knight G3. I was like, what? What does knight G3 do? Like, what does that do exactly? What if I take it? And Stockfish said, well, not only did I give you the pawn, I'm giving you another pawn. Okay. I mean, I feel you. But what if I take this pawn? I'm threatening this one with check. Stockfish continued with D5. Like, what is happening on this chessboard? What is going on? Back in the day, computers were like, pawn 85? The computer's like, no, no pawns. You can have no pawns. No, I want the pawns. All pawns. We keep pawns. All they took pawns. They were taking pawns. They were the now. 35 years later, it's like, psh, psh, what's a pawn? You want another pawn? Take it. Take it. I'm gonna kill you. Take it. Stinking human. Take it again. Yo, this is what Stockfish suggested as the 3 best moves. Give me the G pawn. Give me the F pawn. And here's D5. You can have the E pawn with check at that. The argument, though, and it's a really sick, disgusting argument. And I'm going to show you this next thing. You're going to really be shocked. So what if we take the next one? You're going to say, well, the bishop lined up. The knight's ready to go to F5. Yeah, it's 3 pawns. It's 3 pawns. And Stockfish's next move, it's like it's trolling it. You know, it's ridiculous. King B1. King B1. Give me the G pawn, give me the F pawn, give me your D pawn, and you want my E pawn too. I'm gonna play King B1. Get out of your nasty random check, and now let's play the position after having gifted 3 pawns and now ready to gift a 4th. Which clearly I'm not taking this one because I just open line like this, and I'm gonna get hit with knight F5 and I'm gonna die. So I get it, but what? Like seriously? And by the way, after Rook F8 suggested best move, Rook to F1, giving this pawn, and then knight F5. 4 pawns. You've given away 4 pawns, and white is toasting black in this position. Like toast. Knight G7 is coming. Your king's hanging. Rook D5 is going to happen at some point. All kinds of dirties. All of white's pieces are in the attack. It's 5 pieces attacking, and black has only got this queen and his king stuck in the middle. Whew, if Danny Shapiro had done this to me in 85, I couldn't even check his pockets for some kind of computer assistant. You're using your phone. Well, you got Stockfish on your phone. No. What is this variation? This is what literally when I was preparing for the broadcast, y'all, these are the moves that Stockfish threw out at me. Y'all can check your engines. This is what Stockfish gives. Knight G3. You want material? I'm just going to give it to you. What? 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 Now that's gangster. That's Stockfish being a gangster. For real. Sick. All right? Sick. Come on. This is ridiculous. Woo, I'm glad he didn't play like that. He would have been like publishing that game. Yeah, look what I did to your man Maurice. Saxon pawns. He kept taking them. Idiot. Fool. That might have traumatized me so bad, I might never have made GM. Somebody did this to me, I'd be like, I'm never going to be good enough. I'm just not going to be good enough. Have you ever been so traumatized by a game you're ready to quit chess? This would have been one of them. Just like, what? You could do this to people? Woo! That would have been gangster. I'm gonna tell you straight up, if that had happened to me, that would have caused there might have been some brain damage, stroke. Yeah, that would have been bad. Thankfully, he cared about his pawn and played F3. F3. Now, by the way, after knight G3, I don't have to take the pawn on G2, and I was not a materialist, so I could play a completely different way. But that variation was dirty. Yo, dirty. Rip the Jacker said, Rip the Jacker subscribed. Thank you so much. Tier 1 subscription. I appreciate it. But instead he played F3. He said, cool, calm. He didn't see all that craziness. That's crazy talk. Come on now. Y'all know y'all don't even believe it even after I showed it to you. He played F3. That's a logical move. He's planning to play the move E4. I decided, let me soften him up some more. I just want to soften you up. I'm just trying to massage. I'm just trying to massage. After that variation that I didn't even knew happened, could have happened, whatever. Let's do the massage. The point is now, G3 can be met by queen takes F3. Thanks for the massage. Now I'm hitting your rook on H1. Not a good plan. So bishop H4 check. He could play knight G3. He didn't want to do that. He wanted to keep his position harmonious. So he played the bold and brave king to E2. Okay, I feel you. He's guarding the F pawn. He's preparing G3. He's preparing at some point to move his king. At some point, he's going to play E4, and he's going to roll me over in the center. That's his plan. It's a good plan because I'm trying to get him, gangster style. Do something. Do something. I just want to touch you. It's just, but he's playing very solid, good chess. So I castle. G3, chasing my bishop back. All right, you got to fix it. Now, what I did realize was if the move e4 happens, I can play queen h5, and my queen is an annoying square because his rook cannot leave easily. He's going to have to move his king and his king. And in the meantime, I'm going to be chipping at his center somehow. Guaranteed, I'm not calculating everything. I'm just trying to get some play against his position. So I played bishop back to e7, and he played another solid move, rook to d1. Solid, but too solid. A waiting move. Little too much waiting in this position. Should have gone for the space with the king out of the way because now it's time for me to get dirty. My turn first. b5. Move your queen. a5. Now I want to get a little something on your bishop on the square c3. Now he played e4. I swung my queen over. Now he played king to f2. He's slowly preparing to get everybody in the game. All right, I know from old school, you got to at least develop your pieces. And thank you so much on Uncle Kev Dog for subscribing for 2 months. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, let's finish off this gangster sequence. We're going to do this. Interactive chess. Subscribing with Prime for 2 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate that you're loving the content. Remember, I'm on YouTube, so you're going to be able to look at these games on YouTube with some edited content on YouTube as well. And please follow me on Insta and on all the social media, Twitter, Facebook. I'm not on Snapchat and all that. That's too much. Come on, stop it. But you know what I'm saying. Love you, brother. All right. Bullet Ride, Hype Train, loving it. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it. Now, check this out, because this is going to get dirty. I'm going to do him dirty right now. He tried to develop his knight. Now, we just saw Stockfish suggest a gangster variation that he could have hit me with if I had taken his pawn. All right? You ready for the dirty? Well, okay, I started off soft. First, move your bishop back. Okay, now I got that. You're like, okay, what you got now, Maurice? What you got? So, well, my whole point was to open up the position. Open up the position, y'all. C5. Now that your king is just waiting for me to hurt your feelings. Just waiting. And by the way, there's going to be a move here that you're going to go, whoa! Just watch. Just watch. We're getting there. C5. Now that white has played too slowly, let's go get him. Open up that center and get a key square. Took on C5. Now I started analyzing the position, thinking about it, looking at it, and I realized, you know, I have something here. I didn't have to play dumb dirty the way I played this game. But this was absolutely, you want it, you want it, you want it. I just want to play with pure energy. So in this position, I played B3. I'm down a pawn, but so what? I'm going to get the pawn on C4 back, on C5 back, and I'm going to get an open file for my pieces. Let's go. I want to attack. B3, whatever you do in the next move, now that my pawn is no longer hanging ever on this square, and thank you, Bullet Ride, for subscribing tier 1. I played this move B3. He took the pawn. If he didn't, I just take this pawn anyway. And now I played rook A to B8. I could play either rook. Maybe the other rook was even stronger, but this move is part of my plan. I'm currently down 2 pawns. He played the move queen to C2, trying to back up. And now I could take my pawn. No me gusta. No quiero. No lo quiero. I like this. This is what I like. This one. Hit this pawn on F3. All those weaknesses he's created. By the way, when I played C5, it was to get the E5 square for my knight. And by the way, now I got another idea of sacking on B2 and dropping in knight D3, hitting the king, hitting the queen. Yes, we're trying to do him dirty. What to do? Now he's starting to realize there's noise. There's stuff that's happening. He played knight G4. What to do about this pawn that was hanging, right? You got to do something. He played knight G4, and I started with, boom, hit him hard. Bishop takes on C5 with check. Don't touch this piece because give me that with check. And then I got your queen. Don't ask for her back. I got it. Bishop C5 check. He moved his king. Finally, he feels like he kind of maybe castled. Maybe, you know, leave him alone. No. Here we go. Boom! Hit him again. Hit him again. Hit him where it hurts. Hit him. And thank you so much for everyone who is subscribing, making this stream really wonderful. Nikki G73, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Much love. I see that I'm up to level 2 there. Thank you so much as I have this journey along the chat. Anyway, let's get back to the action, y'all. Let's get back to the action. Not just trying to dismiss all the love, but I'm getting excited now because I'm remembering this nasty moves I dropped on him. Hit him again. I sacked. Did I play C5? That was a temporary sack. It wasn't a real sack. I played B3. I played knight to E5. I played bishop C5. That wasn't a real sack because he could lose his queen if he took it. And now knight F3. Every move is like, hit him again. Hit him again. But he's going to play a move this game that may be the most spectacular move of the game. Watch this. Obviously, if he plays king takes F3, I got F5. The attack rages on. This is not a bishop sacrifice because, hello, give me your queen again. Can't do that. It's check, double check, in fact. So he cannot take. So he decided in this position he had to defend his knight. So I circled back with my knight to D4. I've gotten both pawns back in this position. He dropped his queen to C1, and I swung the rook over, slide to the right. And now I got the whole lineup, and I'm ready. I'm ready, Freddie. Let's go. Bishop to C3. Logical move. Dealing with this attack along this line. Seemingly threatening my knight, but not really because your queen is hiding back here. So that's okay. Let's turn back our attention to Joey. F5. I'm hitting on the queen side. I'm hitting in the middle. I'm hitting on the king side. Let's go. Your knight's got to move. When your knight moves, if you go to E3, I got a nasty queen F3. If you go to E5, I got a nasty queen E2. This is over. This is done, son. I got you. It's finished. Resign. This guy dropped, Mr. Shapiro, dropped the absolutely gangster attempt, queen H6. What? I was like, what? Where did, who, what? Huh? Whoa, like, whoa, where did, like, whoa, out of no, I was like, wait. I was the one playing genius moves. What's this about? Like, what did the queen land in a hurt? Whoa, what a move, y'all. What a move. Now, y'all got to give him, much respect. Much respect for finding moves like, I was like, yo, what is he? I had to calm down. Chess is an hilarious game. You think you're just doing the do, you're like hurting people, like hit them up, and then they're like, wing, queen H6. Yeah. Whoa, masterclass chess we're talking about. Masters don't die easy. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to lay down and die. No, throw out some slick tactics. Queen H6, I love moves like that. I had to stop. Like, well, how am I supposed to win now? Like, straight win. I thought I was just winning. I thought the guy was going to resign. What am I supposed to do? Okay, calm down. Breathe. Thank you so much, Bigfoot, for your tier 1 subscription. It's like, breathe. Okay, first things first. If I take his queen, I'm going to play check. My king's going to have to move somewhere. He takes that. I could take that, but my pawn structure is disgusting. Like, seriously? By the way, you can just take that. If I take that, am I mating him in this position? Yes, I am. Okay, that would actually work. But what if he doesn't take my knight? What if he plays a move like this and attacks my pawn, and now my pawn's hanging and my positions suck? Look at my pawn formation. This is horrible. I'm not doing that. Nah, I was attacking a second ago. I'm not doing that. Nah. But wait a minute. My queen's hanging. My queen's hanging? Okay, what am I supposed to do? Where do I put my queen? His queen's hanging. His knight's hanging. My knight's hanging on D4. Everybody is hanging right now. What is going on? Okay, I got you. You can play fancy moves. I'm going to play a fancy move. Queen back. Let everybody hang. It's like everybody's up in the air. Everybody's up in there. The knight's hanging, the queen's hanging. And still, if I take, it might be a fork. This is hanging. What's the deal with this? Got pressure on that, and what? That's hanging in the background. Like, whoa. It's not every day you see a chess position like this crazy chess position we got in front of us. Like, just sick. Really? I mean, psycho. People say levitating. Like, what? Reverse move. You know I love them reverse moves. Like, boom, back. You go here, I go. Like, yeah. Now, Stockfish in his infinite wisdom says, you know what? Your move is not that great. Okay, you're definitely better, but White could have played this move, knight f6 check. You see moves, you're like, what? Come on now, let's be real. I don't even remember if I analyzed this move. Take, and now if you take, I take, and if take, I take with check. And now you are in some serious trouble because I'm going to do you dirty when I put a rook down here, and I'm just going to rock you because I can't play rook c1, I agree. And if you play rook back to d2, I can get rid of that, and then after you take it, I take that. I'm 2 pawns. My king is slightly exposed, but you're in trouble. Okay, Stockfish is trying to defend. It could have gotten more boring. Thank goodness he didn't do that. Because I don't like boring. I like dirty is what I like. He played queen g5, trying to set me up. Trying to scare me. Look at these threats. Waka wow. Wiki wow. Threats. No, we're killing this piece. I love knights and I love to take your knights. That piece has got to die. That piece is gone. All right, gone like popcorn. Now, if you take my knight, I take you there, you take there, I hit you with that. You're going to have to back up. I slam that in your face. You're going to have to defend. And now, piece of the calculation, this one. I don't know if you guys know about this kind of move, but this one is always sweet when you can get into your game. He didn't do this, by the way. I'm just showing you a variation. Is the cross. What is it called? The crisscross. I don't remember what the term is for this one. Anyway, it's not the X-ray. Why have I forgotten this term? I haven't seen it in so long. Is this move. Queen D7, y'all. Look at that nasty move. That's gangster. You get a tactic like this can happen in your game. You're hitting the rook 3 times. You can't touch the queen because, oops, you're pinned. And if you take this joker, then I mate you on a stick, or you can throw stuff in the way. I'm going to mate you anyway real soon, so it doesn't matter because your rook is hanging on D1. Queen D7. Oh, I was waiting for him to do that. I was waiting. When I took on G, I was like, go ahead. I double dare you to take my knight on D4 with your bishop and let me get that tactic. That would have been so sweet to get in a real game. You see it in puzzle books, but to actually get it in a game is tricky. To get that cross, what is it called? Cross pin? Cross pin. That is what it's called. Cross pin. Thank you very much. I got such a knowledgeable group here. Cross pin. When you can cross pin somebody, you just put the gangster, the gangster badge, the gangster. You just be like, you walk different after that. You just walk differently. You saw what I did to him. I mean, you saw what I did to him. He thought he was doing this and this and this. You know what I'm saying? He did this and I hit him with that and he tried to do that and I hit him with that move. That's called a cross spin. You ever seen in tactics like that? This is next level OG stuff right here, okay? That's what you want to have happen in your chess games. Moves like this, all right? I would have wished he walked into this variation. Well, he didn't. He tried another line. He played rook takes on D4. Desperation is the word. His position is collapsing. Got to get material back. I took. Got a little mate threat. Not going to last. Check him. And defense and offense, the most beautiful thing in chess. Defend a mate and threaten a mate. I want your bishop and it's going to be mate. Give me that piece. This is game over now. You're finished. Your rook is terrible. I'm going through your bishop to the back rank. He tried to defend with the move queen to e5. Y'all, queen to e5. You like it, right? Defends his bishop and hits my rook. That's what masters do. Their moves always have 2 points, maybe 3, but never just one single point. So I played queen d7 on him, queen d7. I defended mate, hit his bishop. He played queen e5, defending his bishop, hitting my rook, hoping I don't see it. Well, I saw it. I saw it. And not only did I see it, I protected it. Not only did I protect it, I took his pawn, hit him. Boom, in the face. Hit him hard. That's just nasty. That's just nasty. Obviously, he can't play bishop takes rook because he's getting mated on the spot. And the threat is mate. The rooks are doubled on the 7. They might just be doing their own dirties. But the reality is he simply can't stop what's coming. He just can't stop what's coming. He's got to throw stuff in the wave temporarily, and that's it. That's game. Rook takes b2. He resigned. Nasty, y'all. I love it. Nasty. Y'all just speaking my language now. I love it that y'all getting the right words. Nasty. Hit him. Boom. Punishment. How dare you play queen h6? Boom. This is what you get. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hit him again. Boom. I played this game 35 years ago. No, it wasn't 35 years ago. I was in 2400. So it's more like 25 or 28 years ago. But you know, when you play a good game and you get to record it and then you go to the next generation and you get to show that game. Now, I'm not showing you the games I got punished myself. No, it's my stream. I get to show the games I won. I get to show my game. Okay, maybe in the future I might start showing some of the stuff that I made mistakes. But, for now, I get to show my good game, my gangster games. That's what's up. And then, I might be like 85 years old. Hopefully one day I'll be 85 and I'll be streaming in some future stream, some future iteration of Twitch. I'll be like, youngsters, back in before time in the previous century, I played this game against Danny Shapiro. Hold on a second. Let me fix my dentures. Sorry. I played this game against Danny Shapiro. And this game was so gangster, you got to check this game out. Let me show it to y'all. Hold on a second. Let me pass some gas. Okay, I played this game that was so good. Yo, it was pure gangster. Y'all like this game. That's what I'm talking about. When you play games you could be proud of going into the next century, that's what's up. How many of y'all didn't even play chess in the last century? You won't even be able to talk about it. Oh, my games lasted into the next century. Okay, you could have played the game in 1999 and felt good about that, and whatever. Anyway, I was inside. And yes, I can go back in time, indeed, and play the whole thing back.